This is spicy as hell.
There was a clip. There was a clip of Tyler Bertuzzi saying, yeah, there's probably a lot of frustrated guys over there right now. Which I thought was good. But to me, you can take all the comments post-game and you can throw them away. The only thing that I think that matters is Jim Montgomery right here. Have a listen.
You got so much out of Marchand earlier in this series. Do you need more out of both him and Pastrnak in for Game 7?
Your best players need to be your best players this time of year. I think the effort is tremendous. They need to come through with some big-time plays and big-time moments. I think Marchand has done that in the series. Pasta needs to step up.
Oh. You know what?
I don't want a dangerous Pasta, I'll be honest.
I
would like him to stay neutral.
You know, I mean, people are torn on this. They think it's him showing frustration. You know, it's a crack in the armor for the Bruins. This is a coach, honestly, I think with nothing to lose here. They lose Game 7. It might be curtains for him a year after winning the Jack Adams. He probably should have been nominated again this year.
I think the important thing about last year is that he blew a 3-1 lead.
Exactly.
Like, that's more important than winning the Jack Adams.
Exactly. And he's turning up the heat. He's turning up the heat on Pasta. It's a challenge to one of the most talented players the Boston Bruins have ever had. Ever. And that's a team that's had some pretty damn good players. Who's been a better goal scorer over their career? Like, who we got? Like, who's in the conversation? Phil Esposito, Cam Neely, I think end of discussion.
Bobby Orr. Bobby Orr scored a lot.
Well, he doesn't. I mean, that's a unicorn.
Okay, but
that's a defenseman.
You're talking about talented people that.
Okay, fine.
Had.
Goal scoring forwards.
Still,
sorry, I forget that Bobby Orr ruins every conversation.
No. Well, I think Derek Sanderson was a really good player in the 70s. He was like a big time goal scorer.
Score 60.
I don't know if he scored 60, but he was pretty good.
Like, this is what I'm saying. Like,
Sillaps. Why did I?
And he just hasn't been enough of a factor. And I don't know if he's hurt or what. Even if he is hurt, stop crying, bro.
He's definitely
it's stop crying, bro season.
He's definitely hurt with something. I think,
100%.
I think everybody can kind of see that, and there's been enough hints at it that he's hurt. But if you're out there, he expects you to perform. And I think with Montgomery here, yeah, he's emptying the whole tool shed here. He's trying to just do anything and get anything going because he's out of answers. If you lose, you're done, and that's it. And it's a shame for Pasta, who's clearly hurting, that you know, if you just shut down Pasta, it's like what I said last episode when somebody brought up how Tampa is Kucherov merchants. With Boston, you go down that lineup, who do you expect to score? Pasta. Yes. And if you shut him down, there aren't really answers on the high-end forward who's going to get you that goal. And thankfully for the Leafs, they have a couple guys who can do that. But on Boston, if it's all on Pasta and he's a little hurt and you shut him down, it's unfortunate for Boston because they can't get anybody else going. You're not going to rely on, no offense to the other guys, but you're not going to rely on Morgan Geekie to get you going there.
He's a good player.
You're not going to rely on a McAvoy to be Bobby Orr.
Yeah. If they score, they score.
Right.
But
you want Pasta to be Pasta.
Yes.
And they're in a position where he's not that right now.
I think it was a really good quote by Jim Montgomery because all in one, he challenges David Pastrnak, who I think he needs to piss off. And he makes Brad Marchand feel better about himself. And I don't think he does right now. I don't think he's playing poorly. He's playing well. But there's a different vibe to Brad. Something's been unbradley.
Well, I think
something's been.
I think he's had Bertuzzi in his face the whole series.
Yeah, I don't recognize.
The Leafs would stay away from Brad Marchand.
Oh yeah. I don't recognize his version of Brad Marchand.
Well, it's because, again, Bertuzzi's in his face all the time.
And if it's not him, it's Domi. And if it's not them, it's someone on their huge D-core.
Brad Marchand did, though, have a great 1-4 game.
Absolutely.
I think what you're specifically talking about is games 5 and 6.
Yeah,
where the pressure's been turned up because they haven't been able to close out a series. But Brad Marchand, he was a killer in, what was the game he scored 2 goals?
4?
Was it
3 or 4?
Was it
one of the ones in Toronto?
I think it might have been 4 where they went up 3-1. Like, he was unreal. Like, I think that was vintage Brad.